The Stanley Cup playoffs. Time for the big boys to come to the fore. This is Mike Emmerich alongside Darren Pang. Welcome to what should be a great one.
Oh, of course, all these games are critical, Doc. Let's look at the two guys in goal who will have a say in the outcome.
For Washington, Ole the goalie, Olaf Kolzig. And in the opposite net, the starter for Toronto, Ed Belfour.
Puck about to drop in Toronto.
Both teams still searching for that first goal.
Misses the mark. Dumps it into the corner. Cross ice to Renberg. Right side to Simon. Throws a hip check. Passed ahead. Feeds it across. Face off in the right circle. Across left to Bondra. Cross ice pass. Unloads. Hard off the boards. Moves it quickly to Roberts. Bondra takes the puck. An injured player down.
Roberts down on the ice. Looks like he might have landed awkwardly.
Draw to the left of the net. One timed over to Kuchera. Cross ice pass. Lays the wood.
Boy, was he punished.
He fires. Taps it ahead. Across left to Kristich.
Both teams still searching for that first goal.
Pass to Domi. With a shot. Can't find the target. Not there. He covers it. Face off to the right of the net. Moves it quickly to Bondra. Drives one towards the net. Feeds it across. They score! The goalie didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. The Capitals have to play out of a hole now.
The other players looked like they were frozen on that play, Doc.
Draw at center ice. The Maple Leafs rescue the puck. The shot! The kick save! Feeds it across. Lines up and fires! He missed the net. Short pass to Zubris. Washington wants to draw even. Here's another look at that big hit.
Whoa, look at this crushing check. That's gotta hurt.
Draw to the right of the net. Quick shot. There. Worked ahead to McGillney. Feeds it across to Bondra. He won't get to it. Their whistle for icing will go to the other end. Reichel faces off in his own zone. Moves it quickly to Kuchera. He was belted.
Washington sends a message with the vicious hip check.
Lets it rip. Fires the wrist shot. Reichel whistled for offside. Toronto wants to put this one out of reach. McCauley shoots it to the corner. Hard off the board. To Kristich. Moves it quickly to Healy. Cross ice to Kristich. The Capitals want to change lines. The wrist shot. Burke races over to get it. Gathers it in. Draw in the right circle. Over to Simon. Over to Renberg. Rink wide to Sundin. Hoagland with the puck. Moves it quickly to Sundin. The Maple Leafs head to the bench for a change. Offside is the signal. Washington wants to draw even. Reichel plays it into the corner. He missed the net. Quick pass to Corson, to Reichel. Reichel in close. He scores! He makes them pay for some lax defense. The Maple Leafs score again. Draw at center ice. Sent to Witt. Drop to Corson. That'll wake you up in the morning.
You got to keep your head in a swivel in this league.
Picked up by Domi. Ahead to Konowalchuk. Oh, he'll feel that one tomorrow.
Toronto sending the message that if you're standing there, you're going to get hit, even if it's after the whistle.
Face off to the left of the net. Reichel controls the puck. Cross-ice pass. Across left to Mogilny. Controlled by the Capitals. Cross-ice to Zubras. Cross-ice to Sundin. Toronto 2, the Capitals 0. Zubras shoots it to the corner. Wide of the mark. To Metropolit. Across left to Reichel. Sent into the corner. That shot's wide. A few seconds remaining in the period. Kolsig covers it. Draw in the left circle. To Witt. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Miller. Cross ice pass. And that'll do it for the first period. Toronto 2, the Capitals 0. Ready for the start of the second period.
Toronto can force the action and really open things up with another goal.
Sundin takes it up ice. Feeds it across. Across right to Simon. Two-line pass is called. Face off to the right of the net. To Caberlaw. Cross ice to Simon. The Maple Leafs with the lead. Dumps it into the corner. Sundin gathers it in. The Maple Leafs whistle for being offside. The Maple Leafs always seem to get it done on the power play.
You just can't give this team a man advantage, because they'll make you pay.
He drops it. Chased down by Roberts. Across left to Mogilny. Nobody back. Here's a breakaway. The wrist shot. Toronto sets it up. Covered up. Draw in the left circle. To Kuchera. Over to Simon. Quick shot. Off the board. Over to Hoagland. Cross ice to Renberg. Washington trailing. Not so fast. Offside. Face off at neutral ice. Recovered by Toronto. A drive. Not there. Smothers it. Face off in the left circle. Pass to Roberts. Over to Reichel. Touch pass to Pettinger. Ritt scores! Kolsig flailed at the hard wrist shot. The Maple Leafs get a little breathing room.
Reichel quick on the draw there, and a goal is the result.
Face off in the neutral zone. Nicolishin dumps it to the corner. To Healy. Errant pass. The Capitals trail. Into the corner. Wide of the mark. Over to Volk. Gathers it in. Face off in the left circle. One timed over to Berg. Big blast. Cross ice to Hoagland. The drive. Deflects it with a pad.
That's a good scoring opportunity. It goes down as a quality chance.
Cross ice pass. Spela on the hard around. Off the board. Misses wide. Passes to Yager. Moves it quickly to Mogilny. Draw to the left of the net. One timed over to Kuchera. Rink wide to Bondra. Rink wide to Konowalchuk. Feeds it across. He scores! Bondra beats the goalie on the breakaway.
Oh, what a brilliant dipsy doodle move that was.
Washington behind.
Number 12, Peter Bondra.
Big blast! Toe save.
Number 22,
Rink wide to Pettinger.
Steve Konowalchuk.
Over to Reichel. Hands it to Metropolit. The shot off the post.
Well, the post is the goalie's best friend.
Across right to Roberts. Covered up by Kolsig. Face off to the right of the net. Touch pass to Hoagland. The drive. Nice. Hip check. Feeds it across. Over to Hoagland. Cut off by Connell. Score! The goalie had no help and he made him pay the price.
A great heel-to-toe wrist shot that found its way into the net.
Still a close game. One times it to Kaberlow. Rink wide to Domi. To Corson. Through the neutral zone. Retrieved in the defensive end. He covers it. Face off to the right of the net. Over to Witt. Across left to Kristich. Over to Miller. Pass to Roberts. To Nikolishin. Sent into the corner. Wrist shot. Kolsig covers it. Zubras faces off in his own zone. Feeds it across. Pass to Zubras. The Maple Leaf want a change. Over to Simon. Over to Yager. Over to
1
Bird.
minute remaining in the period.
With a slap shot. Snared by Kolsig. Covered up. Face off in the right circle. One times it to Kaberlow. Rink wide to Konowalchuk. Oh, here's a breakaway all by himself. Rings it off the post.
Oh, he didn't miss by much, Doc.
Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. And the second period comes to an end. Toronto 3, the Capitals 2. All set for the start of the third period.
Toronto has the lead, but it's far from a comfortable one. There's a way to go yet.
Sundin takes the puck to Hoagland. Retrieved in the defensive end. Big blast! McCabe races back to get it. Chased down by Zubras.
Zubras really struggling in this one, Doc.
Face off in the right circle. Over to Mogilny. Pass to Bondra. Left side to Mogilny. Washington chases it down. Cross-ice pass. Pass to Bondra. Gathered in by Gonchar to Lang. Lang in the defensive end to get it. Drives one towards the net. Zubras faces off in his own zone. Touch pass to Kaberlow. Cross-ice pass. Breakaway. A long blast. Shot sails wide. To Yager. It's a breakaway. The cap. He scores. Yager punches it in on the breakaway. And we're all tied up.
What a terrific toe drag.
We're all tied up. Face off at center ice. Across left to Kristic. Off to Tucker. Tucker controls it. Passes to Miller. Across left to Kristic. Bring on the spelling saw. Man down on the ice.
That was a dangerous looking play.
Face off to the right of the net. One times it to Berg. Won't get there. Scores! He goes one-on-one with the goalie and makes him pay. The Maple Leafs go out in front.
I don't think they know what just happened. Their fire was sent right back at them.
Face off at center ice. Puck control by McCauley. Over to Healy. Lets it rip. Not there. Off target. McCauley starts it the other way. Shoots. Over to Metropolitan. Pass to Pettinger. Halpern behind the goal. Tees it up. Right side to Healy. Still a close game. Sent into the corner. Off the board. The Maple Leafs head to the bench for a change. Shoots it into the corner. Right side to Simon. Didn't get through. Over to Yager. Feeds it across. It's a breakaway. Lets it rip. That'll go wide of the cage. Pushes it up to Simon. Big shot. Along to Hoagland. Cross ice to Hoagland. Zubris whistle for offside. Draw at center ice. Over to Roberts. Pass to Konowalchuk. Wrists it. Smothers it. Face off to the right of the net. Sent to Whip. Takes a shot. Face off in the right circle. Drop to Domi. On goal. Rink wide to Corson. The Maple Leafs looking for a little breathing room. Over to Kristic. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Domi. The Maple Leafs. He scores! Domi had only the goalie to beat, and he did just that. The Maple Leafs now up by another goal.
Boy, he had some nice moves on that one.
The draw in the neutral zone. Worked ahead to Konowalchuk. With a shot. Belfour gathers it in.
Number 60. And number 8.
Draw to the right of the net. Move. Rink wide to Hoagland. One-timed over to Bondra. Passed ahead. It's a breakaway. The shot. Bondra on a breakaway. They score! The goalie didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal.
They took it upon themselves to answer the challenge and score a goal of their own.
The Capitals looking for the equalizer. Over to McGillney. Taken by Roberts. To Reichel. The wrist shot. One times it to McGillney. That one off target. A long blast. Advanced to Simon. Shoots it into the corner. Reichel whistled for offside. Face off at center ice. Rink wide to Healy. Cross ice pass. Pass to Metropolitan. Fires away. Huge pad save to Metropolitan. Not much time left here. Cranks it! Fires a slapper. That play is offside. Draw at center ice. The Capitals looking for the equalizer. The Maple Leafs come out on top in this one.
Not much difference between these two teams tonight.
For Darren
Ladies and
Bang,
gentlemen,
this is Mike
here
Emmerich
are
saying
tonight's
good
3
night.
stars of the game. The third star from the Toronto Maple Leafs. The second star from the Washington Capitals. Number 22, Steve Panawacha. And the first star of the game from the Washington Capitals. Number 12, Peter Bond.